on time, rising up as a chorus.
Hey guys.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome back to World of Light.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
First we've done since taking a little bit of a break.
Yep.
Yeah, because I want to get through World of Light. I just want to finish this.
Yep. I agree. I really like World of Light, and I'd really like to finish it up if we can. So I forgot where we had left off, but there's a dojo over here or a shop rather, for Timmy and Tommy, which we already have. So I don't know what getting that again is really going to do for us.
I mean, we'll get the spirit. Did we get the spirit when we used the amiibo?
Yeah, we do, actually. I guess I'll beat up on Annie.
I mean, it's a peach. Like, if nothing else, I know what she's gonna try.
She's also a sea anemone. Did you see that?
Also, you're giant metal Bowser.
Yeah, I forgot.
I
Somebody had even mentioned in the last episode, they're like, it's a little overkill, isn't it? And it's like, yeah, a little bit.
Depends on what we're fighting.
I guess.
And now it's less overkill.
Yeah, well, it's gonna not be overkill for very long, yeah. I kind of gotta get used to the controls again. Uh-oh.
Do you want to talk about what you've been playing that would have messed with your control sense?
No, because there's nothing that would have.
Oh, really?
No,
okay.
Yeah, I haven't really been playing much of anything. It's fine.
Okay. I've been playing Bayonetta as just practice when we're off screen.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think is going to matter.
I'm scared to do Bayonetta practice right now.
Oh yeah, I've hit that same wall. There's a thing that's probably going to trigger a cutscene if we do, so we're not doing practice or money grinding.
Yeah, unfortunately, because you guys will see it eventually, because we have to get to that footage.
Yeah, we're going to do that later.
Yeah. There's Annie.
Should I know who that is? Because obviously I don't know anything about Splatoon.
She is a sea anemone from Splatoon. She's one of the shopkeepers.
Oh, okay. So that's not much.
Yeah, she's not super important, but it's like each of the shopkeepers in Splatoon has their own name and their own like personality, because there's not a ton of them. So you get things like Annie, who's just a sea anemone person with like a little clownfish living in her hair. And she's like super quiet and withdrawn, and will barely audibly say things at you. And then occasionally the clownfish will just shit talk you.
Okay, good.
They have tails. There we go.
They're just gonna chill up there, huh?
Basically.
I didn't realize they started with those, but that makes sense considering who they are today.
It super does, yeah.
I noticed that it said enemy is easily distracted by items. I didn't realize it was going to start with the ears.
It started with the tail, not the ears. The ears aren't the important part there. But
I mean, the whole Tanuki
I know what you
thing.
mean. But they are easily
what is that,
distracted
like
by items.
The Tanuki leaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means that they will be going after things. There's a difference, by the way, between the Tanuki leaf and the raccoon suit, which is its own thing.
Confusing. I'm not good at the 2D Marios, so I've just kind of ignored those aspects.
Yeah, the raccoon suit is a thing, and it's kind of weird. There is, I think it's a raccoon suit in Mario Brothers 3, like the one where the leaf is introduced. And if it's the same one I'm thinking of, it just turns you into a statue. But it turns you into a Tanuki statue.
Which is just a Tanuki thing. It doesn't make sense in America, I guess.
Yeah, but it's on the raccoon suit as opposed to the Tanuki leaf, which is on the... It's confusing. I don't know.
Yeah, they basically just used a theme twice.
But they inverted it for some strange reason.
Sorta, yeah.
One of those characters committed suicide.
Oh boy.
It was the Incineroar just literally did not even go for that edge.
Well, good. You stay down there.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it. He jumped off the thing and just plummeted to his death. That poor Incineroar. Digby!
Why is he not just an alt costume for Isabelle?
No,
like you can see right here he clearly is, because those are the right colors.
They look identical.
Yeah, like the hitbox wouldn't change except maybe the top of her head.
It wouldn't change at all. Digby and her, like, twins. They're siblings. That's Digby is Isabelle's brother, by the way.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't played Animal Crossing New Leaf. That's her brother.
I wish that they could have thrown in a bunch of characters as alt costumes, but none of the ones I'm thinking of would really fit the same hitbox because you'd have, like, the Able sisters' spines would stick out different and all that.
Everything would have been perfect for Digby. You could have just replaced Isabel with Digby's model, and nobody would have noticed that it's the same model. It's just a texture swap.
It's like, I'm not particularly attached to Digby. He just kind of stands there.
I do like Digby.
Like, he just stands there in front of the thing that we never use because we never use Street Pass. And it's like, whatever. I don't care. But, like, you had the option right there. It would have been fairly easy.
That's a weird one.
Huh.
I didn't know the Miis were in here.
It makes sense.
It does, but I didn't know. I guess I didn't
we didn't
really think
of it. We think of them as just being blank.
Yeah, but I guess you could just pick them up.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if this will mean that we can use our custom ones in World of Light.
Probably. Get wrecked.
Yeah, that was pretty bad, me sword fighter. You might need to go back to, like, school.
We are Giant Metal Bowser.
This is true. Giant Metal Bowser's real good, actually.
It's like, we get more rewards when we use weaker spirits, but, like, sometimes off-screen I will do spirit board stuff, or we might do a stream where we do spirit boards. It's like, I'm not that worried.
Should we even bother with this? Because
I don't see why not.
Thing on the other side of him, but it's a gate. I don't think we're going to be able to get through it.
No, but, like, just fight everything, clear the map. Maybe not all at once, but is this how many stars was this?
2.
Okay, no big deal. Is this a character we should know? Like
Teddy? I don't recognize.
Yeah, it's Earthbound, so it said Earthbound.
Okay, it's just Earthbound.
So it's like, I don't know, but I've never seen this character.
Off the top of my head, nah.
Like, you see plenty of fan art for various characters from Earthbound, just in general.
Yeah,
like,
even the monsters get a lot of fan art.
Yeah, like people will post, just in general on the internet, just, here's Earthbound thing.
This is still here. So there's a gate here that we just can't get through.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a switch somewhere.
Oh, there definitely is. I just don't know where it is.
What's up with that other fighter spirit?
I'm looking at it. It's
no,
up
not
on
the other one.
Oh, we have to go through the thing.
Okay.
Which is this, not even this one here. I think it's somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a weird one. We'll find it eventually.
I guess. I'm just trying to figure out where that might be. Because
maybe
I thought it was going to be over here.
Like, just follow the wall?
No. Because that would be the blue switch, but that blue switch I remember doesn't go anywhere.
No, follow, like, the wall, not across it.
This way?
And we know that it's not that weird tongue.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be any of these, because it's not that either.
Could it be the stairs down, I think? No?
Nope, those stairs down open up to that thing right there.
Okay, so that's...
Yeah. No, it's definitely not the wall. This has got to be like a pit that you go into somewhere and then come out of somewhere
that's annoying.
Yeah. There might have been an option to go this way at some point, but that looks like it's part of the map, so I'm going to guess that it's actually not an option.
Who's that other spirit over there?
I don't know, somebody weak. I don't feel like... Oh, 3-star. Somebody. I don't recognize him. I kind of want to go this way because I can see a spirit over here and another dungeon.
Oh, okay.
The enemy starts with a ray gun. Do you remember when Miyamoto announced this game by walking into E3 with a gun?
Yeah. I mean... Even if there was any chance that it was like a believable gun,
no,
like because it wasn't.
It was literally that one.
Yeah, like even if he came in and it was like just straight up a real gun, I think most people would just trust that Miyamoto knew what he was doing.
Yeah, Miyamoto's probably on the up and up. Yeah, he walked into E3 with a gun, but that's fine.
So now we just gotta hope there's no really good Miyamoto impersonators.
Okay, these are super cute. Like, all of the Mii Plaza series, like, spirits, are all these really, really nice versions of the Miis that you could never recreate. And they are all the most adorable thing ever, because it's like, I don't typically like the armless, legless Mii thing, but when you sit down and you draw a Mii, it looks really good.
I wish Rayman was a fighter so that this could have been Rayman.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that too. All of the Miis would have been Rayman.
Yeah. Maybe not all of them. This one's clearly, it's like, oh, it's a ninja. Yeah. All right. Oh, they've got a...
Ta-da!
Never mind. I was going to say, oh, they've got a person with them.
They had a Mii sword fighter, yeah, who was dressed up like a ninja.
All right. It's nice knowing you.
Maybe I should switch the spirit. I'm thinking I'm gonna switch that spirit. That's a little too much.
Yeah, maybe you don't need to be giant and metal.
Yeah, maybe I don't need that. Let's change the spirits around a little bit. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Oh no. Okay, let's pick one of the lower ones.
Let's just pick someone random who's cute.
Dan it is. No, I don't want to take initial 30% damage.
Yeah, why would you?
Because I don't know. It might even be that it's your opponent starts with 30. I don't know.
Nope, it's just
Okay,
you
then I
started
don't
with
know.
30.
Some skills get better when you have damage on you. That might be it.
Maybe?
I want to choose one that has an effect, though. Weight up.
I'm not sure how that's an advantage either.
Me neither. Nah. Give me like punches and kicks or something. Fist attack isn't too bad. Battering items. We'll go with fist attacks. You know what? No, give me kicks if we have them. That would be better, I think.
There's got to be one in here. There it was.
I saw foot attacks. It's Cammy.
It's a Street Fighter.
It's a Street Fighter.
So kicks make sense.
Ray gun, no thank you. Move speed up, undamaged speed up, easier dodging. I will change this Waluigi to let's I don't know. I know some of these off the top of my head, but let's do like
Back shield has been useful.
yeah,
like
you know
every
what? Back
single
shield
time.
has been pretty useful. Let's go with back shield.
So you're fast and you got a back shield. And
Yeah,
you kick.
that's fine. And I'll keep playing as Bowser for a little bit, maybe. We got 60 of these things again. This is automatic landing lag. This is automatic easier dodging. Improved escape. Neutral attack up. What are these ones off here? Air attack up and poison
What?
smash. Sometimes it poisons
Whoa.
opponents just by hitting smash attacks.
That's
Oof,
something.
an auto metal killer.
That's a good path.
Yeah, this is an okay path. This is special move power up, breaking ability up. Let's see. So this one kind of keeps going until it hits like these ones, which are pretty good. And then this is the farthest, which is additional midair jump.
Oh, wow. You get a
Increases
triple
the number
jump.
of jumps. Fast final smash, so you get final smashes faster. Let's see.
Heal with smash attacks?
Heal with smash
For
attacks.
real?
Critical health, defense up. So your defense goes up when you're at critical health. Lava floor resist. Some of these are really good.
They clearly don't want you to go through all of these in a linear order for like the battles.
Probably not.
Like the battles, it's like clearly some of the 4-star ones you're supposed to go back to once you've got some of these, because otherwise
Yeah.
they'd be insane.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's still someone out there who can do some of those 4 stars without this.
Oh, probably. Let's
that's
see.
it
So
for now.
we'll go with that for now. Yeah.
Poison and healing smashes.
I thought this was another dungeon, by the way. This is not a dungeon.
No.
This is just fixing the bridge with the Mario that we found forever ago. And then fighting a yellow
those.
Wollywog.
They're like, I'm sure every time a Pikmin enemy comes up, I've said this, where it's like, that thing is a demon you never want to run into. Wollywogs are up there. Like, there's a lot of things that are bad news for Pikmin, but Wollywogs, like, you can see he's doing it. He just keeps trying to smash you. Like they just jump, and then they fall, and you have to hit them when they fall, because you can't hit them in the air. But when they fall, they will just destroy every Pikmin under them.
Well, I'll do it too.
Yeah, that's
I use my down,
probably not gonna work.
my down smash. No. Okay, hold on. Let me just... Oh, no, you don't. I know how that works. They're trying to instant kill me by knocking me into the other one.
It's like the top worst Pikmin enemies for me, as someone who's only played the first game. It's Snagrets are at the top because they are basically Satan, and then Wollywogs are right under that. They're just the devils that poke at you in hell.
There we go. Well, that was an angry Dedede.
Of course he was. You killed him.
Well, he was also a Wollywog, so I guess maybe that had something to do with it.
I don't think Wollywogs are angry. I think they just simply, by nature, destroy.
Oh,
That's all they know.
Well, that's fair, I guess. Kid!
Oh, it's one of them weird humans in Mario Golf.
He looks so concerned.
Like, there's just a bunch of semi-apocryphal Mario Golf humans who aren't important, even though every main series human is gonna be like Peach and Mario, and they're kind of noteworthy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not anymore, since you've got, like, the random people in, like, New Donk City.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
But for a very long time, it was weird that Mario Golf had these guys.
It was weird, yeah. Like, Mario Golf has Kid. I think there's a girl Kid.
There's a bunch of them. There's like a full
there's
cast.
More than a few, yeah.
There's like a dozen just regular humans who play golf, and then Mario shows up.
Basically. And Mario's an absolute freak compared to more, like, normal human beings.
Well, he's in a different style.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Fuck you, Mario.
Fuck you, Mario. I'm taking your kid spirit.
Like, there's just a bunch of, like, people who immigrated to the Mushroom Kingdom to play
Basically,
golf.
right?
Although I don't think every golf course is necessarily in Peach's kingdom.
No,
so.
and I think Mario is supposed to be the guy in charge of the golf course, too. Is this not a path? It's not. Oh, God,
Well,
that
it doesn't
confused
go
me.
anywhere.
I thought it would go behind those trees. Like, okay.
Yeah,
I
but
guess we're just getting Jigglypuff then.
if there was something there, we'd see something. They haven't been hiding, or that we've found, they
that's
haven't
true,
had
yeah.
any invisible secrets.
What? Where the hell are we? This isn't Pokemon.
I'm gonna say this is the Mario Maker
Oh,
stage.
damn it. Yeah, but it's got Pokemon music going on.
Well, look at the way this looks. It's basically just a route. It's got the flowers, and they're kind of off to the side creating a small wall, and you're in a straight line.
I mean, that's true.
Like, they're not going to use the Pokemon stadiums for every single Pokemon
I
thing.
feel like they would, but I know you're right.
I think there's more Pokemon than there are Pokemon stages, especially because Pokemon Floats isn't in this.
Maybe they were trying to go for like a Mount Moon thing because there was a mountain in the background.
Could
and
be.
You usually get Jigglypuff just outside Mount Moon.
Yeah. That could absolutely be part of it.
Oh, it
hey.
is a path. Check that out. I
Sure.
was right. Apparently.
We're gonna go around.
Board and Cord and Barst.
I was informed that these are Fire Emblem characters.
Okay.
There's apparently very few Fire Emblem characters that are axe users, and these guys clearly don't look like main characters.
It feels almost mean that they threw all of them together into one spirit.
Yeah, they threw them all together. They're
and
like
they're all Castlevania characters.
I mean, he has an axe.
It's 3 Simons.
The enemy
It's not
favors
even a
neutral
Richter.
specials.
It should have been 2 Simons and a Richter.
Okay.
Why are we fighting in the painted world of Ariamis? What's up with this? Oh,
this stage?
yeah, where is this even? I don't know.
You know, I've had that question in the back of my head every time I see it. It's like
I've never seen
like
this stage.
I've seen it a few times, but it's like I don't know where this is. Like I've even looked at
Like,
the
yeah.
stage options. It's like if it's a very large list of stages.
It is,
I'm
but
not
I
sure
don't-
where the hell this is.
Me neither.
It's so generic too.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a World of Light adventure mode area, even though that's kind of not a thing.
Oh, that's so lame. I'd like to get that as an actual stage.
It could be, and we just can't tell.
It seems like it would be really hard to fight on that, though. Like
that's part of the point.
It had the 2 holes in the sides, and it's a walk-off, and it's like, oh god, please.
Yeah.
I guess you wouldn't be able to do like an Omega version of that, or anything like that. So
Yeah,
maybe that's
probably
why they
not.
don't have it. I don't know.
But it's,
Wait, do you need them to fix that specific bridge? Like
they're making sure we know exactly where to go. That's weird.
that's yeah. Okay.
We found them on a bridge too, just there on the map.
I've said this before, but I hate this stage. I do like that they've basically gone back and retroactively decided that Villager is the main character from Balloon Fight, though.
Yeah, there's balloons in Animal Crossing, but you never do what he does with them. Like,
No,
you never
but then,
get that.
But then you get this happening in Villager's actual moveset. He's got the ability to do the balloon fight. And it's like, oh, cool, thank you.
I mean, they had to do something when they decided Villager was going to be a fighter at all. And
yeah, they could have done a lot, though.
yeah, it's a non-combat game, so then they thought about it and was like, oh, well, there's balloons, let's do that. And then someone probably just thought, oh, right, because there's a very good chance that balloon fight was just considered
balloon
for
fight
a fighter.
is in Animal Crossing, too.
As a gaming.
As a game that, like, you can emulate games in older Animal Crossings. I don't think you can do that from the Wii onward, which is really unfortunate. But there are NES games in some of them, and it's like you can play one level, and it's like Balloon Fight's one of them, I'm almost positive.
Yeah. But, like, there's a very good chance that Balloon Fighter was considered on the same level that they eventually did, like, Ice Climbers got in, where it's probably, like...
Or Duck Hunt.
Yeah, like, it probably was on the table at some point, and they couldn't come up with anything for him to do, so they just rolled the one thing into Villager. Like, it makes sense.
10 skill spheres.
It's not enough for anything.
I don't know if it is. You know what they probably should do at some point is they should probably go back in and take a lot of the characters that have become more recognizable as a result of Smash and make games for them. Like Ice Climbers could get another game.
I think I've said that every time we've brought up Ice Climbers. It's like, why have they not updated, like, just give them a new game where the gameplay just kind of is updated for the modern era. Like,
I like that idea, yeah.
Just, I don't know, some kind of weird puzzle platformer or some arcade thing. I probably wouldn't even play it. I'm not good at that kind of game. But it's like, why haven't they? They could add some more characters and then like just flesh out everything so that people like them.
Well, here's the thing, you say that, but like Kid Icarus used to play very, very similarly to Ice Climbers. And when they did a revamped Kid Icarus, they did Kid Icarus Uprising, which is a very different game compared to the original Kid Icarus. It's not even the same genre.
It's Sunday.
It's Peach and she favors dance specials. And
it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday.
Gotta go check the stock market.
But if they wanted to do an Ice Climbers, it wouldn't be the same genre. It would be a completely different game. They could get away with it and it would be fine. There's a precedence for it, in fact.
Yeah, and I think what I'd like is just the aesthetic of the Ice Climbers as they look in Smash is cute. I don't know, just give us a cast of...
I think that was the good Radish.
I think there's one better.
I can't remember if it's that one or... It's like the one with the X's for eyes, right? Yeah. Sorry, continue.
But yeah, like, just give us a cast of random, like, little kids in polar bears and sunglasses, and just everyone's got comfy parkas, and just, I don't know, give them a whole family that you can make toys of.
Dreambert.
It's from a game I've never played.
Yeah. I just realized that I should have picked something that was not... The floor is sleep-inducing.
I forgot that was even an option.
Yeah, that is totally a thing that they throw out sometimes. The sleep-resistant floor, or the sleep-resistant spirits, though, will also work against, like, Jigglypuff. So they are one of the ones that I think is really, really good to use depending on who you're fighting. So those have uses outside of just the sleep
Does
floors.
anyone else have sleep in their moveset other than Jigglypuff?
I don't think so. Pretty sure that don't. I think it's just Jigglypuff.
Okay. Yeah, so it's weird that's the only one that can do anything like that.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
But I do like that they don't remove quirks about certain characters just to make them
just
fit
using Mario
thematically.
Again. We just keep using the Mario minis. The Honey
this
Queen
is some Galaxy thing.
Yeah, from Super Mario Galaxy.
I know there's a bee suit in that game,
yeah,
right?
It's the world where I think the bee suit is introduced, and it's literally just Bee Mario fluttering around fighting other bees, and the Honey Queen, which is just, I think, the boss of that world. So, they gave it the gold and silver hat because it's black and white.
Yeah.
Or black and yellow, rather. Sorry. And there's a beehive.
I got what you meant. My brain auto-corrected.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I'm trying to think of that first line to the Bee Movie script, but I should probably just not ever say that. It's like by all laws of physics.
Science, which is all a lie, by the way. Yeah. That's 100% wrong.
I mean, nothing in that fucking movie is correct. I swear, that movie is such a perfect storm of wrong things that it's gotta be a joke.
I'm gonna die. I got beat out.
Like, You mean he beat you up?
No, like the bees were what killed me. It was like, it's like taking chip damage, but I'm just taking bee damage nonstop. Sorry, what were you saying? Go for it.
Everything in Bee Movie is so emphatically like wrong. Like every fact is incorrect. Every joke doesn't quite land within the context of whatever's happening. Every line is delivered in a way that there's no way they weren't in on the joke. There's no way that was accidentally bad. Like Bee Movie is like if you think of it in terms of someone like planning that out, it is a master chess game of being a bad movie. It is amazing because it's all, there's no point in Bee Movie where it looks like they just had a little more budget for the scene, or oh, they used all their good jokes here.
There we go. That's how
or
I
anything. There's no one character who's like, well, this guy's kind of okay. He's just in a bad movie. It's like, no, everything is consistently perfectly bad in the exact right way where you laugh anyways, and it's like that. It's gotta be intentional.
I think that it was just Jerry Seinfeld, and he wanted to make a kids movie, and he got some bad director involved.
And I know, I
Honey
think
Queen's
there's
location is now open, by the way. I don't know if that's a shop or it's a dojo.
Huh.
Big B style. Okay.
Gotta go think B.
Huh. Yarn Yoshi, who's really strong apparently, and Nick. Do you want to take a shot at Yarn Yoshi?
Sure.
I'm betting it's just Yoshi.
Rule, all fighters are easy to launch.
Which would be, maybe that's where it would be useful for us to have really high weight.
Yeah. But you're Bowser, so it doesn't matter.
He's already got kind of high weight.
So, he's not actually Yarn Yoshi. He's like plush Yoshi, which is the thing.
Yeah, these ones are from the Yoshi's Crafted World game.
Yeah, where they're made out of like Minky instead of Amigurumi.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's just mink.
Yeah, like that's a type of fabric. We don't mean actual mink fur.
No, I'm sure people know that.
I don't know. Like
okay.
it's something you hear people talk about in terms of making plush on like DeviantArt for commissions, so people get like customs of their OCs. Like you don't. No one really knows these things.
That's a little rough. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that one for now.
Okay. But yeah, like they're made from like a microfiber or something, and it's not the same as the yarn.
Yeah.
But
Nick
it's
is Captain
easier.
Rainbow, by the way. Spoilers. You find that out in like the first 2 minutes of his game that we will never get anyway.
Yeah, that was never translated, right?
Nope, never ever.
Okay.
There might be a fan translation for it, but I think
There
that's
probably is.
the only way. It was a Wii game. It was called Captain Rainbow. He's a Super Sentai style character who helps older characters from other games that never got games again. Except some of them
Why does he have a samurai?
Because that's another character from that game. That's one of the characters from Captain Rainbow that he helps. Is that particular that specific samurai.
Oh, okay.
Also, Little Mac is in that game, and it was before Punch-Out Wii got confirmed that it was going to come out. So had the guys who did Captain Rainbow known that that was going to happen, they probably would not have put him in there. You have a lot of characters in that game that are just remember blank from the 80s, and it's just like Captain Rainbow going around helping characters. Birdo's in that game too.
Oh god, that is a snork almost.
A little bit. There's an
Another
infamous
dojo.
scene from that, and I'm not going to go into detail, but it involves Birdo having something in her home that shouldn't be in a Nintendo game. The enemy has increased move speed.
That makes sense.
Hey, it's Panther Caruso. Or Caruso. Why do I always call him Panther Caruso?
Caruso is the name of a character in Dino Squad, which we were really into for a while, like 5 years ago. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but Dino Squad is one of those things where it's like amazingly bad in a really fun way.
And let's see if I can get this. Nope.
I've never actually played any of the Star Foxes that Panther is in.
Isn't he in the 64?
No.
Oh, am I crazy?
No, it's Star Wolf in Star Fox 64 is Wolf, Leon, Andrew, who is the nephew of Andross, and Pigma. I think Pigma's the one that leaves, but I don't remember for sure.
I think he might be, because I'm pretty sure that,
He's the only one who's actually important to the plot because he was a part of the original Star Fox and was the one who sold out the team, and that's why James McCloud is dead.
Yeah, and everybody hates him. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Pigma's the one who leaves, and it's because he's so important to the story, because he's the traitor.
Yeah, like he's Peppy's rival. And they go back a ways and used to be on the same team, and that's a whole thing.
Yeah, he's not even, like, he's Peppy,
Oh, hey.
He's Peppy's rival, but it's like, at the same time, he is just a terrible person. Like, Nina, because he's...
Some Fire Emblem thing.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Defeat the main fighter, the enemy tends to avoid conflict. Oh, it's one of those.
She's got a friend.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to... What we have to do is we have to kill this character... without her healing all of the damage while there's another character trying to defend her.
So, Ganondorf, you're a good guy?
But she's avoiding hits and stuff. It could be that there's a character in Fire Emblem that Ganon's representing.
Yeah, it's just funny to see a Ganondorf who's protecting a lady in a fantasy dress, as opposed to just being the absolute fucker who's destroying everything a princess has. Ganon especially, because Ganondorf is from a society of all women and is the only man, and all of them hate him because he's a dick.
Basically.
Like, I don't want to say that Ganondorf is, like, the world's greatest man hater, like a woman hater, because there's probably more to it than that, but it's, like, it kind of comes off that way.
They really dislike him, too. Like, Breath of the Wild
everyone
does a really good job of pointing that out. Like, Urbosa has a line where she says something along the lines of, Ganon was once Gerudo. Can you believe that? The audacity.
Yeah, like, she's just pissed off at the old legends of Calamity Ganon, the giant puddle in the sky.
Yeah.
Started off as a
huge
Gerudo
ethereal
man.
darkness pig.
And it's like, that's shit, and I gotta take my part in killing him because of that alone.
It's sad that it's true, though. Like, because she kind of treats it like, oh, well, it's a myth. It might not be true, but at the same time, it's like, no, it's
She's
totally,
personally offended by it.
Like, you're personally offended by it, but dude,
she has to
it's
fire her laser
like,
camel at him because of it.
Sucks.
I've always found that really fascinating, though, that Ganondorf is raised in a society...
Why is Fox here?
I don't know.
In this
romantic
love
vista
pond. Oh yeah, by the way, here's another one of those me characters. Like, they're super adorable.
Yeah, you've been collecting them because they're cute.
I have. I've got a bunch of these little ones. They don't have enough of them in here. I think there's only 3 or 4. But it's like, yeah, they've just been collecting these because they're so cute. Look at them. And this is an easy fucking fight. I've done this about 1,000,000 times.
Oh, okay.
If you're really good, you can kill them right away, because if they get lost off the back of the ship on this particular stage, you cannot recover while it's in motion. It's not in motion anymore.
Oh, okay. Anyways, there's just something about the way Ganondorf is set up, where it's like, he's the only man in like 100 years in a society completely of women. He was raised by 2 witches and all this other stuff where it's like, what led to you being this ultimate evil?
Twin sisters that are also sometimes the same person.
And kind of his moms, but they're not. Neither of them are his biological mom.
No. In fact, do we even know who his biological mother is?
That's part of what's so interesting.
Okay.
And we also aren't really sure how old he is in comparison to Naboru, who was considered the queen of the Gerudo, and they hated each other. And she was actively trying to work against him, even though he outranked her. And it's like, there's so many things going on there. It's like, I just kind of want to see that story. It's like, what's your deal, dude? Do you just hate all of your sisters, or is there more to it? Is it just that he's the Triforce of Power, so this was bound to happen? Is it just destiny?
I think the Triforce of Power doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be evil. I'm betting that
it shouldn't, because what does that mean about Din of the 3 goddesses?
Yeah, right. Because Din's
which
not
is also a
necessarily
female
character.
Yeah, it's like there's never been a creator being in
a deity.
Yeah, they're always goddesses.
Yeah.
It's either the 3 or it's Hylia. There's never a male god figure. So it's like, what's going on with Ganondorf?
I've heard some people, by the way, suggest that Hylia is just how later in the timeline, people are believing that like the 3 goddesses are one person or something.
It could be
like
like one of those 3 faces of Eve things, or there's a triple goddess Wiccan thing where it's like the maiden, the mother, the crone.
Okay.
There could be something going on.
There,
Or
looks
a
like
holy trinity.
there's another thing of there. Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's Marin.
Yep. Totally not Malin.
Totally not Malin.
It's just her in a dream where Link translates his companions differently.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, he translates them in English instead of Japanese.
It's like the L and the R are not consistent when he's asleep.
Yeah, he's just...
Or when
for
the
some
windfish
strange
is
reason,
asleep,
he's
I
Japanese
guess.
when he's awake, but he dreams in English.
Like this, I guess it's the windfish is doing and not his, but it's kind of
sure.
ambiguous.
Is it the windfish's dream, though?
It is, but also, like, I mean, that's a really vague ending.
It
I have
is.
never actually gotten to the ending of Link's Awakening. There's always a point somewhere right at the very end past the 8 dungeons where it's like, I just forget what to do.
I
But
like, speaking of
I
Breath
was,
of the
like,
Wild
12.
and Zelda stuff and everything where we were talking about Ganon, I like that the windfish is sort of in that game, but it's in the worst possible, like,
there's just
outcome.
these gigantic Leviathan skeletons that are bigger than every town in the game. They're like castle size,
And
just dead whales.
If you look at the way that they look, it's like really obvious that they're the windfish
One of
remains,
them
but there's
is.
like 4 of them, and it's like,
3.
oh my god.
There's 3 of them. One of them looks like the windfish, and the other just have different skulls.
Master Slowpoke.
Oh,
He's
it's
Luigi.
oh God! There's a flip on this.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of that.
That works.
I don't need the bunny hood, though. That's just... There we go, landing leg. That's fine.
They just want you to have fast things against Slowpoke.
Yeah.
All fighters have reduced move speed. That's why they wanted to give you that.
Oh, maybe I should have done it then. Ugh. Oh, I hate this.
Oh my God.
It's like reduced move distance as well, by the way. Like that's what move speed is really all about. Is
Oh
how
yeah, if you've got like
far
a
you can
dash,
go.
it's not gonna do as
Yeah, well,
good.
if you move, it just doesn't do it. If you jump, you can barely clear the opening there.
This is very silly.
It's a very weird fight.
Bite him on the tail, and then he'll be like a Slowbro with a Bowser tail.
Nah.
It almost would work.
I mean, to some extent, maybe. Birdo would have been a better match for Slowpoke. Too bad Birdo's not in this, even as like a Yoshi alt costume.
I could believe that Birdo's a different enough sort of character that they need to at least have been a clone fighter with like one different move.
What is it? Forgetful style.
Okay.
Anna. Oh man, that's going into space. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Look at that.
How many stars was that character?
Anna, 3? Yeah, 3 stars. I could try it.
I can't tell if that leads into space. It looks like it just stops.
It's a stamina battle, though.
That's fine.
So I'm going to have to be very, very careful here.
No more careful than usual.
I mean, I guess. But it's it's also 2 fighters.
Oh,
the
she
enemy
does have a
heals over
friend.
time. I remember having to do this at least once. It's a relatively difficult fight, actually. The AI on the enemies is turned up quite a bit. Except
What is
that
up
Ness
with
just
that-
killed himself, so...
That bottom platform. I'm glad it's there because you saved yourself. That is a weird one.
A little bit. They wanted to give this stage a little more verticality, I think.
Okay. It's a very pretty stage.
It is.
This is an Earthbound area?
Yep. This is the
there we
Dream
go.
World.
There we go. It's just straight up, hey, here's some Earthbound.
Yep. This is in Earthbound. There's a part where Ness has to go into the Dream World to do a thing, and I believe that that's all that this is supposed to be.
Oh, okay. I love the color choices here.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
I
like
agree.
I'm just looking at like
Look,
the
she's
little
so hurt.
sparkles
There we
on
go.
things. It's like, ah, they're so
She was at
delicate.
1.5 HP, and I couldn't kill her because she was shielding too well. There, I killed it.
That's a Franklin badge equip.
Yep.
So I think there was a
Franklin.
point in the past where we were like looking for one of those. So now we got one.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
I don't remember which fight we needed it for.
I don't remember either.
But now we got one.
Okay, so if we beat her, I don't think it actually leads anywhere. Oh, we do have a chest, though. That's good. Ooh, it's a hat.
I
We
like
didn't have
it.
that one.
But there's a branch there.
There is.
Why does it let you... What's here?
Just nothing. That's it.
Really?
Yep, I can just stand here.
What?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe that'll open up a path later, and it's just not doing it now.
Did we press that switch? Did that switch do
Which
anything?
switch?
Up at the like...
Yeah.
Okay.
It opened up another door. And
Okay.
it blew open this path here.
Alright. Oh, where does that go?
There's a chest. It goes back into the city that we've already been into.
No, I mean
There's
that
a pipe
side.
there.
There's like a weird spirit forest.
A weird spirit forest. With Soren.
Gonna get some spooky characters.
Ooh, spooky.
Or whoever this is.
Yeah, once we get this area open, let's do a couple more and then we'll call it a week.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. The enemy favors special moves.
Do we have any like Nintendo related things we want to talk about that's happened lately?
Nintendo is doing a VR headset with the Switch now. It's part Labo.
I'm very skeptical about it.
I don't like that. It doesn't look great.
I'm skeptical about the whole concept.
It
I'll
was-
give them a chance.
It was announced at the same time that Steam announced their Valve headset, which is maybe bad timing to be real.
I am still, even though Josh has a VR now, I am still skeptical about the whole thing. It's like I don't want to strap something to my face and be fully immersed in your motion sickness machine. Like I'll pass. I'll just play games a normal.
Ooh,
way.
that wasn't the one to unlock this. It's Kippora.
Oh,
Kippora
boy.
Gibora.
Do you want me to
the
repeat
man.
what I just said?
No, I heard you.
Okay. Just gonna repeat it over and over until you realize that you gotta use... They did that on purpose.
What?
The thing where he'll keep repeating himself if you were just button mashing.
No, I don't think they did that on purpose. I think that was an oversight that they later did on purpose, like as a reference in other games, but...
I don't think so.
No, there's actually a character who does that. I think it's in Breath of the Wild. I forget who it is, but they do it as what is clearly just a reference to
Oh, God.
him.
Oh, right, because he moves
'Cause
his
he's not...
head.
Yep.
You know, I think that it's not, for the first one, an accident. I think it's just...
I think it's an accident.
If you were just mashing through without reading, then you gotta read it again. Like, they were doing it so you would pay attention to him.
I mean, that's fair.
Which is annoying because, like he does give you important stuff, but it's, like, not too hard to figure out.
Show us the spooky graveyard.
It's not too hard to figure out. Go towards the
Oh,
castle.
hey.
Yeah.
I do kind of like this.
I immediately saw the colors, was like, oh man, spooky forest.
Yeah, I saw the purples and was like, is this going to be something spooky? And it's like,
Got
yeah,
a lot
it
of
is.
fog.
There's a fighter there. There's
A pixel.
a thing.
I'm just bothered by that.
I don't know what the hell
I want to
that
know
is.
what that
There's
is.
a taxi down there that takes
What?
you into that cavern.
That might lead to that area down there that we weren't sure about.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm confused.
This whole area, dude. What? There's a dojo. Some mines.
Yeah.
What is this? Have we had the ability to...
No.
Oh, no, this is new. Okay.
No.
Yeah, we gotta go through this area to get in there. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, all of this is new.
There's some ruins?
This heavily reminds me of several late 90s, early 2000s adventure and RPG games. It's like there's a forest in the early part of Brave Fencer Musashi that this reminds me of. It looks a lot like an area in Dark Cloud. Jade Cocoon 2 is almost all areas that look like that
We
forest.
totally could have gotten up there earlier, by the way. It's that one connects to this one, which connects to this forest that we've already cleared out.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
Yeah, and then there's like a Death Valley area that we've actually cleared out too, so we have
What
been
the
here.
heck?
We just didn't We just didn't go through this.
Oh, well, whatever. I want to go through this,
There's another dungeon there.
I want to go through this, what was it, the Macalania Woods of Final Fantasy X, where they have the butterfly minigame.
I mean, that might be what this is.
It isn't, but, like, there's many, like, spooky anime purple forest. I love that. No matter where it is.
Stage is foggy. Enemies kick and knee strikes have better hits.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of fog in this forest.
Yeah, fog and probably poison.
Yeah.
Which means that it's going to be one of my least favorite parts of this storyline so far.
Does the fog do anything, though?
It just makes it impossible to see, but the AI has no trouble with it at all.
I'm not having trouble with it either. Does it get worse over time?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It starts that way, and then it'll get worse, and then it hits the 100% fog, and then you have to sit there for about 10 seconds with full white screen. Just having to figure it out. It's not great.
Can you set these weird stage hazards in, like, a versus mode? Do they give you an option for that?
I don't think they do.
Oh,
I don't know why you
weird.
want that, but
For challenges.
I get that maybe it would be for challenges, yeah.
Like, just, I don't know, just weird nonsense to do with your friends.
Is that... Oh, I can go up to this chest I've already gotten. Wait, I can't go around this path, though.
Shrug.
And I had to fight the guy that I had to... That's very confusing. This forest is confusing.
We'll look at the footage and make sure that we didn't just have a weird 10-second memory lapse.
No, I know exactly what happened there, but it's weird either way. I like this weird little spirit tucked in here too.
Yeah, just in the demon pines up there.
All right, so I think we're at a good place to stop for now.
Okay, fair enough.
I do want to check in here and see if there's anything that we can afford.
You have almost 50.
Almost 50. That's enough to get poison damage reduced automatically.
That sounds good for this area.
Pretty good, yeah. Improved escape, I don't think we need right now, but we can definitely do the this one here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be a very good idea right now. No penalty for continuous dodging.
I never dodge, so
yeah, if you dodge enough, you will trip. But if you can just continuously dodge, that could be very useful for some people. Yeah. I don't dodge as much because I'm fighting you, and you don't typically dodge, so it doesn't feel like it's necessary. If that
it
makes
probably
any sense.
isn't. But I mean, if you're fighting people online, I guess you should get some practice in with dodging.
Yeah. Well, again, anyway.
Yeah, which will happen eventually.
Nothing interesting in here.
I mean, Supersonic is interesting, but I don't think we need him.
Yeah, but we don't need him. Okay,
right.
We're gonna do our traditional smash fight. We'll do 3 stock. Who do you want to play?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm going to do a quick check and see if that weird bridge is not in here.
I don't think it's in here. If it is, it's on one of the stages that transforms. Because there's no way it's just sitting here on its own as just the bridge. I would have noticed. I think both of us would have noticed.
It's really weird. You know what? I really like this stage.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
That's fine. I will not be playing as Bowser because I just realized I did Bowser that entire time.
Yeah.
That was, I'm sorry about that.
Well, it doesn't mean I have to not be Bowser.
Yeah, you could be Bowser Jr. if you want. Well, you're Wendy. Have we talked about the Koopa Kids, by the way? We have made mention of them in the past.
Yeah, and I did all of those art videos of them.
Yeah, let's see. Do you want to have any other discussion about the Koopa Kids?
I can't remember what we've already covered.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I've mentioned that I don't really care for any of the Koopa Kids very much. I never play Richter.
Cool.
Let's go. Heaven or hell.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Which of us is heaven and which of us is
I don't
hell?
know. This is like a 50-50 for me at this point, though, because there's no way I'm going to... Like, if I win this, it will be a absolute luck fest. Because I don't even know Richter's moveset.
Yeah, but he's pretty fluid, so you don't have to really be super good at it.
Whoop. There it is.
Okay. Yeah, see, you don't really have to know what you're doing.
Okay, so he's got that. Oh, no thank you.
Oh,
right.
right.
I hit that instead of activating it normal.
Oh, fuck. God, I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't realize that was gonna zoom that far. I was thinking it was going to be about as long as like Falco's forward, but it's like no.
That's fair.
Just gonna do this.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever bothered taunting with any of the Koopa kids, or at least I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, their taunts are pretty cute.
Yeah, she kind of gets out of the car.
Sort of.
Yeah, I forgot what this was.
Yeah, she gets... Oh god, because she's her brother's alt costume.
Yeah. Fuck. And now she's a vampire and she's dead.
Be gone, creature.
I'm gone.
You don't belong in this world. You don't believe in this world.
I don't. I really don't.
All right.
The world of like pink earthbound cloud dreams is not real.
Do you want to call it good?
Only if you do.
Would you look forward to one more match, or?
It sounds like you want to.
Yeah, we'll do one more.
All right.
You could change character if you'd like.
Yeah. Do you want to go serious?
It's up to you. It's been a while since I've played any of the characters that I consider to be serious.
Just looking at... Let's just play another pretty
I
stage.
I kind of miss the era where you could go off the screen and pick stages that were secret off of the corners of the screen.
Could you? I don't remember
Yeah.
this. Alright, I'm gonna play Richter, see if I do any better.
Okay. I'll play Wolf.
Sure. Do you know how to play Wolf?
Nope, not really. Don't really know Wolf very well at all. We're right pressed snuggling up against the butt of the era when Persona 5's Joker is supposed to come out, by the way. It's this month. We still don't have the next character announced.
What are you doing?
Just kicking. It's the chorus line.
Well, I got help now.
Yeah, but will it really help you?
Yes?
Oh, damn it, Wiley. Oh, he does the thing where he begs for his forgiveness. Nice Pokemon.
It is nice.
It's a
I
gold
love
team. It
all
doesn't
of my
really do
children.
anything.
That doesn't mean that he's not good.
Yeah.
Leave my Goldeen alone.
Woo.
I thought I was pressing the thing. There we go.
Damn.
I guess I was pressing forward too much when I
It's
tried
not much of a smash though. I was at 150%. Like.
Yeah.
Wolfpack.
I like that even though it's essentially the same as Falcon Foxes, they do make it, like, not Star Fox.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh. There we go.
Ah, damn.
Fuck you.
That might not be enough to send me off. Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, it might not be enough to kill me, though.
It's fine.
All your items and shit.
Yeah, all my items. And shit.
Ooh. There we go. Oh, fuck. I had forgotten that thing you do with Wolf where he like all the other
Get over
Smash
here.
characters. No,
Get over here.
I refuse.
Get over here.
No.
That's my gun. Oh, banana.
Oh, banana.
Now this is mine too, I guess. No.
Yeah, it could
No.
be yours if you want that.
Nah. That was pretty close,
that was
though,
pretty
for you
good.
not knowing Wolf.
Yeah, for me not having any idea how to play Wolf.
Yeah, and me just going, you know, just regular smashes for the most part.
Final thoughts this week?
I wanna run around in like 20 different RPGs from my childhood that had spooky purple forests in them.
Yeah, alright. I got nothing.
Yeah, that's about it.
Have a good night, you guys.
In the comments, let me know about more spooky purple forests I may not have said anything about, because I just want all of them.
See you soon.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.